The railway systems in Berlin are separated into the U-Bahn, the mostly underground subway system, and the S-Bahn, the mostly above-ground light railway. Today, there are 173 U-Bahn stations and 168 S-Bahn stations in the city. When the Berlin Wall went up, the railway systems were severely impacted. The S-Bahn and U-Bahn were split into East and West Berlin subnetworks. From the Schwetesteg pedestrian bridge, it is still possible to see a part of the wall that separated the railways. During the Cold War, stations were shut down and many were walled in. 2 lines of the U-Bahn and 1 line of the S-Bahn that passed beneath East Berlin were allowed to remain and could only be accessed from West Berlin stations. These lines traveled through what became known as ghost stations, where no trains stopped and East Berlin guards were stationed in case of attempts to cross the border. Several successful and unsuccessful escapes were attempted through the train tunnels. The Friedrichstrasse station became one of the few border checkpoints through which people could pass. It became known as the Palace of Tears, as many families and friends said painful goodbyes to each other at the station. During the Nazi regime, the railways, and in particular the company Deutsche Reichsbahn, played a major part in the transportation of Jewish Europeans to concentration camps. During the Cold War, neither the Bundesbahn in West Germany or the Reichsbahn in East Germany were willing to acknowledge their role in the Holocaust. When the railways were unified after the fall of the Berlin Wall, the company became Deutsche Bahn AG, and this new company created the Platform 17 Memorial. Each side of the railway is lined with the date of departure, the number of victims, the place of departure from Berlin, and the eventual destination. The overgrown nature of the memorial represents that no trains will ever depart from the station again. Outside the Friedrichstrasse station stands a bronze statue of 7 children. One side faces east towards Auschwitz and remembers the more than 2 million children sent to their deaths during the Nazis' control of Germany. The other side faces the west towards the Netherlands and England, where the Kindertransport program transported many children out of Nazi Germany and to safety. Today, as the trains glide over the rails, they move through history. Every track holds a story.